Assalamu alaikum. My name is Lord Faddy and thank you very much. आज जो है हमारा एपिसोड फ्रॉम यूएसए जो है हमारे साथ ज्वाइन कर में जो है पोस्ट हमारी देख ली होगी और मैं आपको उनके बारे में जो है वो डिटेल्स भी बताऊंगा। उससे पहले आप सब लोग जो है वो जल्दी से आ जाएं ताकि हम लोग अपनी पॉडकास्ट जो है वो स्टार्ट कर सकें, लाइव सेशन जो है वो कंटिन्यू कर सकें। मैं तो आज बहुत ज़्यादा खुश हूँ क्योंकि मैं जिनको लाइव लेके आने वाला हूँ मैं उनके बारे में काफ़ी टाइम से जो है वो देख भी रहा था, रिसर्च कर रहा था। तो मुझे तो काफ़ी चीज़ें जो है वो मिली अच्छी और मैं उम्मीद कर रहा हूँ कि आप लोग जो है वो पसंद करेंगे मूसा को। मूसा इज़ द रेस्लर फ्रॉम यूएसए और वो करंटली जो है ओबीडब्ल्यू के साथ जो है वो करंट रेस्लर जो है ओबीडब्ल्यू के हैं और वो अभी जो है हमारे साथ थोड़ी देर में ज्वाइन करेंगे। उससे पहले सब आप लोग जो है वो जल्दी जल्दी आ जाएं ताकि जो क्वेश्चंस आप लोग पूछना चाहते हैं वो आप पूछ सकते हैं। पॉडकास्ट के अंदर मैं कुछ देर में उन्हें लाइव लेके आऊँगा, उसके बाद ज़रूर हम जो है इसे कंटिन्यू करेंगे। और जो भी लाइव आना चाहता है, जो लाइव आना चाहता है, जो बात करना चाहता है, क्वेश्चन पूछना चाहता है मूसा से या मुझसे, तो वो आके पूछ सकता है। और ऑलमोस्ट हमें जो है वो तीन तीन ज्वाइन कर लिया है कुछ लोगों ने। तो काइंडली इस लाइव सेशन को जो है वो जितना शेयर कर सकते हैं शेयर करें क्योंकि आज का सेशन जो है वो कमाल का होने वाला है। क्योंकि मेरे पास बहुत सारे क्वेश्चंस जो हैं मैंने रखे हुए हैं, मैंने क्वेश्चंस बहुत सारे निकाल लिए थे जो मुझे पूछने थे क्योंकि मैं प्रॉपर जो है वो क्वेश्चंस आंसर जो है वो पूछने के लिए जो आगे मेरे सेशन होंगे उसके अंदर लोग आएंगे उनसे मैं क्वेश्चंस जो है वो ज़्यादा पूछूंगा क्योंकि लास्ट कुछ मेरी लाइव सेशन हुआ उसके अंदर जो है वो क्वेश्चंस कम होते थे। तो लेकिन मैं चाहता हूँ कि क्वेश्चन ज़्यादा हों तो ताकि लोग जो है वो ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा जान सकें कि लाइव सेशन के अंदर हमारे साथ कौन है, किसने ज्वाइन किया, कहाँ से है, क्या करता है। अवेयर होंगे उतना ज़्यादा है वो अच्छा होगा आप लोगों के लिए भी और जो रेसलर जो है हमें ज्वाइन करेंगे उनके लिए भी। तो जल्दी से जल्दी जो है आप लोग 10 बज चुके हैं और आपका जो होस्ट है आज फैदी वो लाइव आ चुका है और आज जो सेशन है वो कमाल धमाल और ज़बरदस्त होने वाला है। कौन कौन आ चुका है काइंडली जो है वो कमेंट में बताएं ताकि मैं देख सकूं, मैं जान सकूं कि किस किस ने जो है हमें ज्वाइन कर लिया है। और तब तक आप लोग जल्दी से आएँ और मैं भी अपने पेज पे इसे शेयर कर देता हूं क्योंकि मैं अभी फ़िलहाल जो प्रो रेसलिंग फेडरेशन ऑफ पाकिस्तान के पेज से लाइव हूँ। तो मैं चाहता हूं कि मैं मेरे पेज पे जो मेरे फैंस जो क्राउड है मेरी, वो जो मेरी फैमिली है वो भी देख सके और उन्हें भी जो कुछ पूछना है वो पूछ सके क्योंकि मैं अपने पेज से भी जो है वो लाइव जाने वाला हूँ अभी। जितना हो सकता है काइंडली जो है लाइव सेशन को शेयर करें। हमें बहुत खुशी होगी कि जो है आप और मैं थोड़ी देर के अंदर अपने जो है वो गेस्ट को लाइव लेकर आऊँगा और जल्दी से आप लोग आ जाएं। मैं तब तक जो है इसे शेयर कर देता हूँ। with Faddy Ep16। अच्छा मेरी जो है वो स्ट्रीम ठीक आ रही है आप लोगों के पास या नहीं? हसीब सईद ने हमें ज्वाइन कर लिया। हसीब सईद सलाम फैडी, वालेकुम सलाम। हसीब कैसे हैं? जितना हो सकता है इस लाइव सेशन को जो है वो शेयर करें ताकि मैं अपने गेस्ट जो आज मूसा हमारे साथ जो है लाइव आने वाले हैं, मूसा के एक्सपीरियंस पूछेंगे हम शेयर, और मूसा से जो है वो बहुत सारे क्वेश्चन मैं पूछूंगा। अगर आप लोगों को कोई क्वेश्चन पूछने हैं तो आप ज़रूर पूछ सकते हैं, क्योंकि मुझे जो है वो आज बहुत खुशी है कि एक मुस्लिम रेसलर जो है वो आज हमारे साथ फ्रॉम यूएसए वो हमें ज्वाइन करेंगे। क्योंकि मोस्ट ऑफ द रेसलर जो मैंने आज तक देखे हैं मेरे 3 साल के करियर में, मैंने ऑलमोस्ट बहुत कम रेसलर जो है वो देखे हैं मुस्लिम। तो जो है आज पहली बार जो है हम अपने पॉडकास्ट के अंदर किसी इंटरनेशनल जो है वो रेसलर जो है मुस्लिम रेसलर को जो है वो हम लोग लाइव लेके आ रहे हैं आप लोगों के लिए। तो मैं चाहता हूँ कि वो अपना एक्सपीरियंस जो है वो सारा आप लोगों के साथ शेयर करें, और आप लोगों उनको जान सकें, क्योंकि मे बी शायद इन फ्यूचर कभी मूसा जो है वो हमारे सामने आए और परफॉर्म करें, मे बी। और अगर आप लोग चाहते हैं कि मूसा आए तो ज़रूर हमें कमेंट से बताइएगा अपने कि मूसा जो है वो हमें पाकिस्तान में आने चाहिए या नहीं आने चाहिए। कौन कौन आ चुका है? हसीब कह रहे हैं मैं ठीक ठाक हूँ, ज़बरदस्त ज़बरदस्त। हसीब सबसे पहले जो है इसे लाइव स्ट्रीम को जो है वो शेयर कर दें जितना हो सकता है, क्योंकि मैं चाहता हूँ कि जल्दी जल्दी जो है वो सब लोग आ जाएं, तो मैं अपने गेस्ट को जो है वो लाइव ले लूँ, क्योंकि मैं आज का जो सेशन है वो और 1 घंटे का ही होगा, क्योंकि मैंने सेशन जो है वो छोटा कर दिया। 2 घंटे जो है वो 2.5 3 घंटे, तो मैं चाहता हूँ कि वो 1 घंटे तक हो, ताकि लोग जो है वो इंजॉय भी कर सके और ज़्यादा लंबा हो ना हो, क्योंकि जितना लंबा होगा उतना जो है वो बोरियत ज़्यादा होगी, तो मैं नहीं चाहता कि आप लोग बोर हों। तो होपफुली कि आज का सेशन जो है आप लोग एंजॉय करें, क्योंकि पिछले जो सेशन है आपने जो है वो मेरे देखे हैं, आप लोगों ने किया है और मुझे रिस्पांस अच्छा मिला है। थैंक यू वेरी मच इसके लिए भी। और मेरी मुझे उम्मीद नहीं थी कि मेरे लाइव सेशन का जो सीन है वो इतना लंबा चल जाएगा, लेकिन वो माशाल्लाह जो है अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह बहुत ज़बरदस्त जो है वो सीन चल रहा है। ऑलमोस्ट आज जो है वो 16 जो है एपिसोड जो चल रहा है हमारे साथ अभी, 16 एपिसोड हो चुके हैं। 16 एपिसोड चल रहा है, सॉरी हो नहीं चुके हो, 15 एपिसोड हो चुके हैं। और देखते हैं ये कितने एपिसोड होते हैं। उम्मीद तो है कि मैं जो है इसे कंटिन्यू रखूँ, क्योंकि मैं चाहता हूँ कि मैं इसे कंटिन्यू रखूँ। और उसके बाद जो है मैं सोच रहा हूँ कि हाँ, मैं सोच रहा हूँ कि ये लाइव स्ट्रीम के साथ साथ जो है मैं अपने ब्लॉग्स वगैरह, ताकि आप लोग जो है वो मुझे वहाँ भी फॉलो कर सकें, क्योंकि वीकली शोज़ जो होते हैं वो हमारे जो है अपलोड होते रहते हैं। लेकिन मैं चाहता हूँ कि आप लोगों को जो है वो हाइलाइट के थ्रू, कुछ ब्लॉग्स के थ्रू भी पता लग जाए कि क्या सीन चल रहा है प्रो रेसलिंग फेडरेशन ऑफ पाकिस्तान के। मैं वो ज़रूर कोशिश कर रहा हूँ कि जैसे ये क्वारंटीन का सीन जो है वो ख़त्म हो जाए, उसके बाद मैं ब्लॉग्स जो है वो स्टार्ट कर दूँ, क्योंकि हमारे वीकली शोज़ जो है वो हर वीक के संडे वाले दिन होते हैं, और 8:30 बजे वो PWF कॉम्प्लेक्स के, तो ज्वाइन करें, कि हमें बहुत बहुत खुशी होगी कि आप लोग जो है आएंगे वहाँ और हमें लाइव देखेंगे। कि पाकिस्तान के अंदर आपको कहीं भी लाइव जो है वो नहीं देखने को मिलती, PWFP के अंदर जो है वो लाइव रेसलिंग देखने को मिलेगी आप लोगों को। मुझे बताएं, मैं उनको हेल्प ज़रूर करूँगा, और वो मुझे अगर प्राइवेट में पूछना चाहते हैं तो ज़रूर मेरा जो फ़ैन पेज है वो आपको आपके स्क्रीन पे दिख रहा होगा। मैंने जो है वो लिंक भी डाल दिया है, आप जो है वो मुझे मेरे फ़ैन पेज पे मुझे फॉलो कर सकते हैं। वहाँ जाके आप जो क्वेश्चन आप पूछना चाहते हैं वो ज़रूर पूछ सकते हैं। आज फेरी पी पाकिस्तान, क्योंकि मैं वहाँ भी स्टफ जो है अपलोड करता रहता हूँ। अगर आपको जो क्वेश्चन पूछने हैं आप वहाँ भी पूछ सकते हैं, क्योंकि मैं जो चीज़ें अपलोड करूँगा वो सिर्फ यूट्यूब के ऊपर होंगी, तो ब्लॉग्स जो मेरे आएंगे वो यूट्यूब के ऊपर होंगे। और जिन्होंने हमारे पिछले ब्रॉडकास्ट जो है वो नहीं देखी है, तो वो देख सकते हैं। हमारी जो मेरे यूट्यूब के चैनल पर जाएंगे तो आप जो है वहाँ जाके देख सकते हैं। मेरा यूट्यूब का लिंक भी जो है वो आपको ओके। थॉमस स्टीफन कह रहे हैं एनी इंटरेस्ट इन ब्रिटिश टैलेंट? यस, वी आर इंटरेस्टेड। सो इफ यू वांट टू show some of your talent, send your matches something to our private page, your stuff, so we can go through this. So if we like your contact you इंशाल्लाह soon. अच्छा, मैं जो है वो अपने ऐसे ही मेरे कांटेक्ट हो जाता है मूसा के साथ, तो मैं जो है ज़रूर लेके आऊँगा। मैं नहीं चाहता देर हो मूसा को लाइव लाने में, तो मैं जल्दी ही मूसा को लाइव ले आऊँगा। जैसे ही मूसा जो है वो आ जाते हैं, मैंने कांटेक्ट किया है। हाइलाइट्स हैं वो हमारे फेसबुक पेज, जिस पेज से मैं भी लाइव हूँ, इस पेज पे अपलोड होती हैं। जिन्होंने अभी तक हमारा पेज लाइक नहीं किया, वो हमारा पेज लाइक कर सकते हैं। और जो अगर इंटरेस्टिंग पोस्ट देखना चाहते हैं, तो हमारी जो वो पोस्ट है हमारे आप देख सकते हैं, आप जाके सर्च कर सकते हैं इंस्टाग्राम पे @PWF पाकिस्तान। तो आपको जो है वो हमारा ऑफिशियल जो वो है पेज है, वो आपको मिलेगा कि इंस्टाग्राम पे PWF के नाम से जो है वो बहुत सारे फेक वो भी हैं, फेक अकाउंट्स भी हैं। तो कोशिश करें कि उनको जो है अवॉइड करें, क्योंकि हमारा जो है वो एक ही अकाउंट है, वो भी PWF पाकिस्तान के नाम से इंस्टाग्राम पे। तो आप वहाँ जाके हमें फॉलो कर सकते हैं। जिन्होंने अभी तक फॉलो नहीं किया, काइंडली हमें वहाँ जाके फॉलो करें। और आप मुझे ट्विटर पे भी फॉलो कर सकते हैं @RJ_FADDY फैडी। और अगर आप कुछ इंटरेस्टिंग देखना चाहते हैं तो ज़रूर मुझे बताएं कि आप क्या देखना चाहते हैं, तो ज़रूर मैं जो है वो कोशिश करूँगा कि आपके साथ जो है वो चीज़ें शेयर कर पाऊँ। और आज के जो हमारे गेस्ट हैं वो हैं मूसा, और मुस्लिम रेसलर हैं, वो USA से हैं। और मैंने जो है वो बहुत सारे क्वेश्चंस निकाल के रखे हैं। ऑलमोस्ट मेरे पास 20 के करीब जो है वो मेरे पास क्वेश्चंस मैंने जो है वो लिख के रखे हैं कि मैं वो क्वेश्चन Musa में join. We have our guest from the USA. I'm going to take him in the live. Do you hear me, bro?
Yeah, assalamu alaikum. I think the signal is a little bit it's going in and out.
Can you hear me, Musa?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yes, I can hear you now.
Hello, assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. How you doing? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, alhamdulillah.
So tell us where you're from and what you do. Tell the audience so they can know you, who you are.
So I'm a professional wrestler in the U.S. and uh, I've been training at the Power Factory. Right now it's known as the Nightmare Factory right now. It's owned by QT Marshall and Cody Rhodes. And I've been training as a professional wrestler for the last almost 4 years now. So yes, and I live in Atlanta, Georgia. So also I'm Muslim, so I like to my name is Musa. It's Fearless Musa. So um, I really like embrace that by having like the Arabic with my tights. Coming out with the vicar beads around my neck and the kufi on my head. So I really like embrace that. So um, yes, that's
That's great. That's great. So tell me about your name. That Musa is your real name or a ring name?
So Musa is just my it's just my ring name. Although like most people know me as Musa, it's not my real name. My real name is Salik. Uh, and Musa was my grandfather's name. And Musa, my grandfather and I, we used to watch wrestling all the time. And once he had passed away, um, I didn't know his name was Musa. His Muslim name was Musa because
Oh,
I never referred to him as Musa, or I had no idea until my father later told me, that was his Muslim name, and I was like, wow. And I as I was getting into becoming like training to become a professional wrestler, I was thinking about names, and I was like, well, this one makes more sense, and it'd be a way for me to, remember my grandfather, So, and I put
that's
fearless in the
great.
beginning. I put fearless in the beginning of it because
Mhm.
it made sense to me because it's growing up, my father told me, fear no man, So I just kind of put the two together, and so, but yeah, Musa isn't my real name. Salik is, but it's very rare that I hear anybody call me Salik now because I tell everybody like my name is Musa. So when anytime somebody else hears like a family member might say Salik or so, everybody else is like, who are you talking to? So, but yeah.
That's great. So so you are current wrestling in OVW or
Uh,
not?
so yeah, I was okay. So I started training at OVW, and I started training under Matt Capitelli, and he passed away unfortunately. Uh, I think it was like 2.5 years ago or 2 years ago, and I started training there, and then um, I had moved to Atlanta. Well, before OVW, I was training at some spots in Illinois, but I started training like every weekend once I moved down to Indiana, like border of Kentucky. I think it was Jeffersonville, Indiana, and then I used to drive to Kentucky to go to OVW. But now I was there for about 11 months, and then I moved to Atlanta, and I've been training at the Power Factory with QT Marshall ever since. So, and it's located in Norcross, Georgia. You there?
Yes. Can you
Oh,
hear me now?
okay, yeah, I see you now.
So tell me about your experience with such great promotions over there.
So yeah, wrestling in Georgia. There's a lot of wrestling out here. A lot of
Mhm.
wrestling, and you know, I there. So there's southern like Florida, Georgia, and everything. Is so much wrestling, and and also like Alabama. Um, you know, I've been really trying to get my name out there, and as far as like just travel and show up at different promotions and help set up, and do these things to try to get my foot in the door, all the right things. And yeah, there's a lot of opportunities out here. Um, I wrestle right now for Georgia Premier Wrestling, and GPW, which is in Canton, Georgia,
Mhm.
and I also wrestle for AWE, which is Atlanta Wrestling Entertainment. Um, those are the two um, that I wrestle predominantly for in Georgia. I've also been at New South Pro Wrestling 2 times, which is in Alabama, and I was really starting to make my way um, towards other promotions, um, and also had like other bookings until this whole COVID-19 started happening. But but yeah, really trying to uh, just just hit the road and try to make my way to different promotions, introduce myself, to the promoter. There's only so you can only do so much by just sending emails off. Sometimes you just have to like kind of show up, introduce yourself. Sometimes they want to see you and help set up and everything and try to get your foot in the door and try to get a match and show them what you can do. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
So, but
So
uh,
tell me how they treat you as a Muslim because you are a Muslim.
I'm sorry.
I said how they treat you as a Muslim wrestler because we seen Muhammad Hassan from WWE. He played like a bad guy, so they think that the scarf and Arabic thing. They think that he's a bad guy.
Yeah. So yeah, I haven't. Yeah, they. Right now, I've been getting nothing but just positive. Um, a lot of people like the fact
Mhm.
that I'm trying to break this bad stereotype. So yeah, nothing negative or anything like that. So, um, but yeah, everything's been all positive and nothing negative. So, um, you know, um, yeah, it's been well. Uh, yeah, but like I also think like yeah, it's a different time. So um, back then it was I grew up watching wrestling when that happened. I have a documentary that's on YouTube, and I spoke about um, that whole Muhammad Hassan gimmick and everything. I thought of course it was ridiculous and misrepresentation. You know what I'm saying? And growing up, I was just like, this isn't me. This guy doesn't represent me. So um, now I have the opportunity to, uh, you know, the to show people a different side, and when they might expect one side, because you never know. You might have some people who might think, yeah, I'm sure, yeah, there's a lot of people who might think like certain things or have like when I come out, hear the name Musa, and then I have like this scarf on my head, and I have like this Arabic and everything. Like some people might think a certain way, but I have a chance to I have a chance to um, change what they think, So go out and just turn their heads around and be like, oh, okay, this dude isn't like that, So um, everybody, we all have this responsibility, So and that's just every
True.
day. That's just every day. But like I feel like since I have since professional wrestling is my career, um, I have um, a really good opportunity to show, the bright side of Islam and everything like that, and you know, in wrestling and just in general too. You also do it in general, just out every day, But doing it in professional wrestling you know, is. I'm glad to do it, because we've seen these stereotypes play, and I'm glad to be part of like Mustafa Ali. he's part of this generation now.
Yeah.
He's like, and hopefully one day I get to go against him. But yeah, like people like that, like I respect them. So definitely trying to change the narrative and be a part of this breaking this stereotype.
Great. We have a question from Shariar Fayaz. He's saying, have you ever wrestled in VIP wrestling in Dallas?
VIP wrestling.
Yes.
VIP
In
wrestling.
Texas, Dallas.
Um, no. I never wrestled for VIP. Um, I haven't. I don't think I've heard of them, but I do know I do want to go and start traveling in the Texas area. So um, that's something that I'll be looking forward to, doing once everything goes back to normal, inshallah. So you know, but I do know I want to go to Chicago because I'm Illinois. I was born in Chicago, but I was raised in Rockford. Um, so I predominantly really want to start traveling up in Chicago area and start doing shows there. It'd be pretty nice to go back to where lived most of my life and do shows there.
Great. Good. Muhammad Usman Farooq is saying, Assalamu alaikum, and he's saying, how are you?
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I'm doing okay. I'm just right now, I'm still working and trying to, stay patient. Trying to still, Ramadan is coming up too. So I got
Yeah,
that to
yeah,
look
yeah.
got that to look forward to. So yeah, inshallah, I'm doing well. I hope you're doing well as well.
So, Shariar Fayaz is saying, sir, what is your theme song? What's the name
Oh,
of your theme song? I have heard your theme song, The Prophet Muhammad. I loved it, man. I love your theme.
oh yeah. Okay, so yeah, that I put that in the documentary because hey, I actually messaged the person who made the song and told him like let them know like I was using it and yeah, he appreciated it and he said he watched it and he said he loved it. So but yeah, I love the song, and it's just that's just who I am. In the documentary, I was just telling people who I was, and my coach was in it as well, and um, I just hope people either connect. Also Shaheem Ali, who wrestled for ROH. I sent it to him, and he reached back to me, and he told me that he was crying from it. And I didn't expect to get that type of response, but he said that it touched him because like his mother passed away from the same thing, you know? So um and a few other people has reached out to me as well. So it's you never know, like, I didn't expect for it to, you know, for people to respond to, to it with different like like that like with Shaheem messaging me and saying like wow like and I was like man dude this is like I'm glad that that you like this so that really meant a lot to me and but yeah that was just me and me adding that that song and everything it's just you know and other different types of songs is Muslim artists so there's another one I think it was by it was called On Dean or something like that. I forgot. It's a different song that was on there, but there's different artists I like to use. But I also when I come out as far as like an entrance, um, I come out to a Kendrick Lamar song. It's called DNA. So uh, I do come out to that.
So who wrote the song Prophet Muhammad, and who sung the song, the theme?
What's the name of the artist? What's the name of the artist? I know Dean Squad. Dean Squad.
Yeah.
So J Dean. J Dean is the person who's also on the song. Um, um, the name of the I forgot the name. What's the brother's name? Um, I have to find it. I have to find it. But J Dean, who was a part of the Dean Squad, he he's also on the song too. So like if you go to YouTube and just type in like J Dean, um, yeah, you'll find it. If you go like to YouTube or so, you'll find it. You'll see it.
Great. So
It's just called Prophet Muhammad.
yeah. So how they can follow you on the social media? How they can find you?
I'm I'm new to Twitter and Instagram. So like I think I made a Twitter and
Mhm.
Instagram the last few months, but I'm on both. Um I'm always on Facebook. Facebook, if you just look up Musa Rafiqullah, uh, or Fearless Musa. But Fearless Musa is my page. So if you look up Fearless Musa on Facebook, I'm on there. And if you want to go to my private page, that is fine as well. Um, this is just Musa and Rafiqullah, which is my last name is
Rafiqullah.
yeah, Rafiqullah. Instagram is Fearless Musa, Fearless underscore Musa, and
Mhm.
on Twitter it's Musa underscore Fearless, because Fearless Musa on Twitter was taken by somebody else, so, unfortunately. So let's see. Would you like to face
So go follow Musa on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
yes, and all yeah, and also YouTube too as well, because yeah, I'm trying to get on all platforms, but I know yeah, on YouTube I have my documentary and everything on there. Also have highlight videos of what I do. Um, and yeah, so if you just type in Fearless Musa, I have my YouTube channel. You can go ahead and subscribe to that, because I'm gonna start trying to like put out videos and everything. I'm gonna try to ease into like vlogging, but
Mhm.
I definitely have like video highlights and stuff like that, as well as my documentary and so. But I think someone asked a question. It's would I like to face?
Yes, he's asking, Sir Musa would like to face PWFP champion in the future.
Yes, I would.
They want to see
Yeah,
you in Pakistan.
yeah. Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. I would definitely love to. Speaking of that, I met the former champion and Sammy Guevara, and
Mhm.
um, I was backstage at a AEW show, and I met Sammy Guevara, and I got a chance to speak to him, and that's kind of how I got in contact with Naomi, um, but but yeah, he's yeah, Sammy, man, that's one guy I really hope to face him one day. Um, uh,
Oh,
but yeah, hopefully, inshallah, maybe at the next show or so, inshallah. That's one guy
do
who I
you
would
have
love to
any
have a
plans? Do you have any plans to come Pakistan, to visit Pakistan?
Have I ever been to Pakistan?
No. Do you have any plans to be here in Pakistan, to visit Pakistan
Oh
in
yes, yes.
future?
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. I hope, inshallah, I'll be able to go,
Inshallah,
and
inshallah.
you know, I really just want to travel overseas. and wrestle. I want to travel overseas and wrestle. You know, especially being around Muslim brothers and sisters. That's something that would be like, you know, especially, you know, it would just be, you know, mind blowing. Just it would be a great experience, you know, and just travel all different places around the world too, just to see different places and such. So like in Pakistan, that's one place I definitely, inshallah, I make dua that I'll be able to
Inshallah,
make
inshallah.
an appearance in.
So, so who is your favorite superstar from all over the world in WWE or in the circuit?
Okay, so um, right now in the indie circuit, um, man, um, well, my favorite wrestlers right now is you know, Will Ospreay, uh, Ricochet, and those two guys are like, um, I really try to do a lot of moves that they do and such.
Hmm.
Growing up, my favorite wrestler was The Undertaker. You know, Sting.
Oh,
So yeah, those were two of my favorite wrestlers growing up. But right now, since Osprey is in Japan and Ricochet is in WWE, I think who else? Who else would it's a lot of people. I like a lot of people. I have a list of people who I just want to go against. But my two favorite wrestlers right now are Ricochet and Osprey. Those dudes are amazing. You know,
mine
uh,
too.
Kota Ibushi. I would love to go against him. You know what I'm saying? Same thing as Semi Guevara. Um, you
Hmm.
know, um, man, yeah, Cody Rhodes. I would love to go against him. You know, um, so many different names, but yeah, those are like my favorite athletes right now. My favorite, you know, wrestlers right now.
Yeah, great. I love Ricochet and Will Ospreay. They are my two favorite. I would love to wrestle against the Ricochet. The great. He's a teacher. I love to do a match against Ricochet.
Yeah, yeah, that would be, you know, um, a lot of my move sets come from him. So because you know,
Great.
yeah, I do a lot of things because I mean, you know, uh, he has a pretty good, you know, pretty cool move set and everything. Also like Ricochet, Osprey, but um, but yeah, I know in wrestling, my coach has said like, you know, if you have take your wrestlers, take your favorite wrestlers, and take like a little bit of each of them, right, and just make something of your own, you know. So I think I know like I'm trying to take a little bit from all the wrestlers who I grew up watching and the wrestlers I like right now and just put them all on my own, you know, and you know, don't necessarily like be exactly like them or nothing, you know, nothing like that, but like just take something and just create something that is, you know, just yourself, you know. So, but yeah,
Great.
um, yeah.
So do you have any plans or goals or plans for when things go back to normal?
My goal right now is when everything gets back to normal is just to travel, get out there and just travel. You know, make connections, meet people, and just see people and just you know just travel. You know, just try to do as many shows on. Just get out there and hit the road and you know,
Hmm.
and not necessarily stay. I don't want to stay in a bubble like here in Georgia. I want to go to California. I want to go to Illinois. I want to go to New York. You know, my goal is to really just do as many shows, connect with as many fans as I can. You know, show my face to a lot of people. That's my goal.
Yes.
So
So
I mean,
I love your outfit, your scarf, and your tights. You wrote in Arabic, Musa. I love the outfit.
yeah. So my coach, he helped me design that, and because for a second I didn't really have like like professional gear or anything like that.
Mhm.
Um, so he had um, I had came up with some type of I was just we was just brainstorming on what I could possibly wear, and I told him I was like, yeah, I want like a flap, that would hang on both sides, and he sketched it out and everything, and I was like, what about, I think he said something about my name being on one side. I was like, what about it being in Arabic? And, things like that. So, and then he like sketched it out and he sent it to me. We was figuring out colors and everything. So, but yeah, so yeah, my coach helped me out on that. So definitely.
So, how was your experience with the QT Marshall?
QT Marshall is amazing. He is very good at what he do. He knows what he's talking about. I've been there at the school so long, like, now that, I've I understand um, a lot of just everything that he says is about wrestling just makes sense. You know, why would you do that? What comes before this, or the time to do this, and uh, how to structure a match, and a lot of things. The man he knows what he's talking about. You know,
He's a great teacher.
yeah, he's a great teacher. So I'm really glad to be one of his students, and um, at the school that is in Norcross right now. It was so when he had started, it was in Buford, and then he had moved to Norcross. It was in Buford not too long, only for a few months. And then it had moved to Norcross. When it had moved to Norcross, about like a couple of months later, uh, I think like he had a camp, and Christopher Daniels was there, and it was 2017, November of 2017, and that was I was there a couple of days before that, but that was like the first like camp that like I was telling myself, I was like, yo, this is gonna be the place I'm gonna be at. Like this is gonna be my school. So I just been there ever since, and it's just been, yeah, it's been amazing. We were running shows at the school called 1FW, One Fall Wrestling, and um, those shows were really cool. And But yeah, like QT Marshall, he's a really good coach. I'm glad to be one of his students and look forward to learning more, from him.
So, PWFP updates, Sir Musa. Do you have your merchandise? You have your own merchandise?
Yes, I do. So I only have one t-shirt, and but it comes in like two different colors. I don't have a website or anything like that, but um I'm trying to start up right now under Pro Wrestling Tees, my a website to where you can actually buy my t-shirts. So that will be um, coming out anytime soon, sometime soon,
Okay.
inshallah.
What was the most moment you decided that you want to become a wrestler? What was that moment?
Okay, so the moment I told myself, man, I want to do this. Um, the moment was I was watching. It was NXT Takeover. NXT Takeover. It had Apollo Crews versus Ty Dillinger, and so I was watching it, um, And when Apollo Crews came out, when Apollo Crews came out, he had like this face. This was his debut, right? Um, he came out and he had like this this relief of like, wow, I finally made it, you know. And he got on top of the turnbuckle and he was just like, like just looking out and just screaming, yelling, just like, I made it, At that moment, I was like that's kind of a cool moment, his debut. He's debuting on his birthday and
So,
everything, and I was like, I wonder, like, how do you get into this, right? Like, and then WWE had a show called Breaking Ground. Was it called Breaking Ground? Um, I forgot. They had a show to where it was showing like backstage on at the NXT at the Performance Center, and how you know the training that people go through, and the earliest NXT stars on them starting and training. You know what I'm saying? So at that moment, like, I was just like, let me see how you can get into this. Like, let me see like what type of school is around here. So when I was younger, I used to say like I wanted to be like a professional wrestler or anything, and but like I didn't really think I the where I'm at now, I would have never even thought about it. Like, just like 5 years ago, I never would have thought I would have been doing this. So it's amazing, you know, um, and yeah, it's just amazing. Like, I talk to my father about it all the time, and and we just joke around about, and we talk about it. We just talk about just the fact that I'm doing this is just amazing, and um, but yeah, that was the moment. That was the moment I was just like, man, this is, because I've always watched wrestling. I've never stopped watching wrestling. It was just like that one moment. I didn't know what I was gonna do. I didn't know what my career was like. I was just working a regular job and everything, and I was really, actually at that time I wanted to get more into videography, like starting to write short films and things like that, or like writing scripts. So like I had bought a camera and everything like that, but like I was really like at a place where I was like, man, I don't know what I really want to do. I want to do something I enjoy doing, So I started leaning onto that. But then I was watching this takeover, and I seen that, and I was just like, man, he looked like he he's like, he's embracing. He's like, man, I finally made it. And I was just like, let me see about this. Let me see, how I can get into it.
I can do it. I can do it. So you told
Yeah,
yourself that why not me?
yeah. I was like, man, like, I've always I watch wrestling all the time, man. I love wrestling, and I was just like, man, this is like, let me try this. Let me try this, like, because you know, and I thought about all the other good reasons, like because of um, and I thought about the name and everything, and I thought about what I can do, being a Muslim wrestler and everything like that can benefit, and all these other things that um, could really benefit of just. I just thought about it all, and I was like, let me just do this. I can do this, and I'm
Great.
doing it, like, subhanallah, you know.
How does your family and friends feel about what you are doing? They are
Uh,
happy or
so so my father, he loves what I'm doing. Majority of my family, they love, everybody loves what I'm doing. My father, of course, nobody wants me to get hurt. So my father loves what I'm doing. He's just like this. Don't do anything crazy. Sometimes I show him. some of my like highlight videos, or you watching some of my matches, and he's just like, just be careful. But he's a fan. Him, my mother, you know, my sister, my brother, all of them. Everybody loves what I'm doing. Everybody's very supportive. You know, yeah. So and just I one thing with okay, so honestly, I really just want to set up a positive message. When it comes to doing this, my goal is just to have a set a positive message, because I notice that kids watch wrestling. Kids watch wrestling and they look up. When I was smaller, I looked at these wrestlers as being like um, larger than life. And heroes. Superheroes. So it's just very important that I um, do the same. Like have like you know be a very good influence. To people who are looking at me. And this is every day, because I believe like every day somebody's always watching you. You have to be on your best behavior and everything. But like we're doing this to where more eyes are watching you, is and especially like little kids, is you have to be, they're watching you. They, of course, it's bad guys and good guys. I normally I play the role of the good guy. I don't necessarily want to be a bad guy. I want to be a good guy. I don't want to be booed and you know. But I mean, it's okay. It's okay. It's all right to be booed. If you're a good guy, and I just like my coach says, QT says, like I'm just a natural baby face. I'm just a natural baby face. I can't. Playing a heel would be cool. But I would love to play a baby face most of the time. So, but yeah, it's just the importance of just you know, uh, just said being a good role model, and just because people are watching you, kids are watching you, and this is one of the reasons why I can't be a heel. This is one of the reasons why I can't be a heel. Um, so,
So you want
but
to
yeah.
spread a message, positive message to the people.
Yeah. And, like yeah, definitely. That's the reason why I like John Cena, and the reason, and what he does, and the reason why he's never turned heel and everything. But yeah, it's really high responsibility, when you have like this when you are out there, you have eyes watching you to really um, set a good example, you know. So definitely.
So he, so Rafael is saying, who would like you like to face in PWFP? Do you know any wrestler from?
So I'm I know I know that what's the brother's name? Um, what's the brother's name? Because I have a lot of the wrestlers on my Facebook. But I do know I really want to go to the school and just meet everybody there. Like I really want to go to the school and meet everybody
Great.
there. Um, and just be in the ring with all of them, because I've seen them do some amazing things. I've seen them do some things. I'm like, okay, that's kind of dangerous. But they all have like really good potential. So I I would like to have a chance to at least be in a ring with all of them, or at least have a chance to be in a ring with all of them, because I noticed a lot of you guys' talent Like those are wrestlers who are really wanting to get their name out there, right? And they really want to they're just hungry. Like it's you guys have a lot of really good talent, and I watch the videos and I'm like, man, like these dudes are wild, man. These dudes are wild. But if I can have the opportunity to at least like be in the ring with like each and every like each and every single last one of them, that'd be great. That'd be really great because I'm sure like I can pull something out of them, right? Like pull like like let me see if I can bring like the best. Like I want the best, you know what I'm saying, out of you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it'd be really cool just to um get in the ring with a lot of them.
So, would you face Raja Naveed for the Ultimate Championship? You will beat him. Raja Naveed is our Ultimate Champion, current champion is.
I believe I have him on Facebook and I've seen him. So it'd be an honor to um, go against any champion. You know, will I beat him? I want to say yes, but yeah, I want to say yes. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy fight. It's not going to be easy match. Um, like I honestly, um, as I was taught, like to pray every prayer as if it's like your last, right? Every wrestling match I wrestle as if it's my last. So if you think that it's gonna be easy to beat, Musa, it's not. It's not gonna be easy because I'm literally putting everything on the line as if it's my last match. I think it's important. Everybody should do that, right?
That's why your name is Fearless, Musa. You put your
Exactly.
first name Fearless.
Exactly. So like I really I really hope inshallah that I can go down there because like at least train, at least train with you guys and see everybody and everything and just and then work with everybody because that'd be great, see where everybody, what everybody can do and everything and see if they can handle. See if I can handle
We
it.
hope that we we hope that we can see you here in some future, somewhere in future.
Yeah. That'd be great, man. Because I've been watching you guys. I've been watching. I know it was last year. Um, I or a little bit longer, maybe about like about a year and a half ago. I found out about you guys, and I was just like, right there. I was really trying to get out there, but um, I think the show already happened. I think it was the first show Guevara was at or so, and I was like, oh man,
Rumble in Pakistan.
yeah. And I was like, man, that one already happened. And then the last one that just happened, I was like, man,
WWC.
yeah, I was like, man, I missed that one too. I was like, yo, I really, I need to get down there. So, but and I've also watched you guys as um, smaller shows and everything, and you some of the wrestlers there are just really talented, and you know, and yeah, it's just great. I like what you guys are doing, and inshallah, like
Inshallah.
I'll be able to make
Inshallah.
it down
Inshallah.
there. Yeah, so
So, inshallah. So, how do you balance family relationship with pursuing this career, the wrestling career? Balance your
uh,
personal life.
so I had I had a schedule. I had a schedule where I can balance it. Um, um, it's all over the place right now. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah. I train. I have training. Excuse me. I have training. I had training Monday, Tuesday,
Mhm.
Thursday, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, and sometimes Saturday and Sunday, but predominantly
3 day in the week.
yes. It was every day. Instead of what?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was Monday through Thursday. But it's just only Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Now that we have training. Um, and also have a shoe job. Also, with my shoe job as well. Um, um, that's in the morning, and yeah,
Mm-hmm.
trying to stay, on my prayers and everything, and yeah, everything, you have to be really disciplined, you know, you should really try to,
True.
yeah, really try to stay disciplined and going to the gym as well. So um, I do know when I get off of work, I'll go straight to the school, um, and then we have a weight class. We lifting, where we have a gym and we lift before we actually have training. So
Mm-hmm.
do that as well. And and in between, we and in between, the day, make sure I, make my prayers and everything like that, and just um especially like on Friday, go to Juma and everything. Right now it's gonna be really well, no, it's not gonna be bad right now, but when I mean bad, what I'm trying to aim at is like every year, I always get the question like how I'm gonna fast during Ramadan and still train. You
Mm-hmm.
so that was always very difficult, but I still go to training. You know, um, uh, but yeah, this year I don't think with everything was going on right now, I don't think it's gonna um, I don't think we're gonna be able to train for a while. So I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, uh, it's always been difficult to fast and still train at the same time. But I've managed to get through it.
So what is the secret of your body?
Uh,
You are in good shape. So what's the secret?
so yeah, I think well, right now I think my ring, since I haven't wrestled or anything, I think I might be a little bit rough on the edges right now as far as ring shape. Not too bad. It's only been a couple of weeks, but um, yeah. Right now I weigh 200. Right now I weigh 200. So yeah, I mean I do a lot of calisthenics, so I try to like stay like lean right now. I was a little bit bigger last year. I was a little bit more bulky. I was hitting like 220. So yeah, I was really big. And then me trying to do the things I do in the ring, uh, no, were very difficult. Now since I'm a little bit smaller, like it's a lot more easier. Like
Yeah,
trying to
true.
hit like a backflip when I was 220. The standing backflip was a little bit tough, but now it's it's pretty easy. It's because I lost all that weight. So, but yeah, trying to stay on like the lean size. I want a little bit more size back. I at least want to get to like at least 215. If I can stay like that and still do the things that I do, that'd be great. I just don't want to be too small. You want to look like a wrestler too. Um, I mean, at least I do. I know a lot of people can, not be as big and still, be very athletic and be very good at what they do. I want to be a little bit, I still want to have like my size and everything. So, inshallah, if I can, try to keep that up during quarantine and stuff like that, and still do as much as I can. I've been trying to do pull-ups on these stairs down by the apartment that I live in. So still gotta try to do as much as I can, you know.
Great.
My eight.
So your age and height. Yona.
So I'm 27 and I'm 6'1".
Great. So how often are you home, and what you do when you get home? You get spare time uh, when you aren't wrestling or training.
So okay, on my spare time, any other day besides what's going on right now, I would love to go to the
Mhm.
mosque. um, but yeah, yeah, on my spare time, I love to go to the mosque. Uh, but I really don't have too much. Like I'll watch wrestling, I'll watch something like on the WWE network or so, and I try to keep up with something like that. If I'm not like at the mosque or so, or if I'm not trying to like study something, or for a while I was really studying my Arabic, um, which is not good right now. My Arabic is not well. But my Arabic was very good. It, I could read a little bit better a year ago. Now it's just it's very rough. But I know like my spare time, yeah, I love going to the mosque and or watching wrestling. And I talk to my father pretty much every day. Um, yeah, so um,
So
yeah.
what is the best advice you ever had? Someone
Uh,
gave you the best advice?
yeah. Um, you know, I know just QT Marshall, he just really just told me just be myself, just be yourself, you know. Don't try to be like anybody. Um, um, I love listening to not any type of advice like as far as like wrestling, um, but as far as outside of wrestling, like Muhammad Ali and everything, like I can learn a lot about Muhammad Ali uh, with what I'm already doing, with what I'm doing. He was somebody who I looked up
Mhm.
to, you know. Uh, so uh, Sonny Ono, I met Sonny Ono, and he loved what I was doing. He was just like, yo, just be yourself. That's what I've been getting a lot. Just pretty much just be yourself. Just stay true. Stay true to who I am. Um, and yeah, you know. So yeah, my coach just tells me just be yourself. Don't be like uh, try to be like anybody else or anything. Just be yourself. And yeah, just stay true to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Cause just and yeah, that's pretty much. I'm sorry, my brother just walked down.
It's okay. So Sharafa is saying, sir, AEW or WWE? Who do you prefer?
AEW, definitely AEW. So um,
Why?
why? Because um, they I really love what they're doing. I really love what they're doing. They're very new, obviously, and you know, I love the creative control. I love how much fun they're having. It looked like they're having fun there. The tag team division there, and Kenny Omega. You have Kenny Omega, the Young Bucks there. It's just you know, and the storylines that they have. It looks like they have. It looks like they're having so much fun there, and there's so many people I would love to go against there. I mean, yeah, I would love to go. I would love to go to WWE too. But if I had to choose either one, I would say AEW. I think AEW is a place that I would definitely fit in at. Um, you know, um, so yeah.
Great. Award for Naomi Suleiman.
Thank you, shukran, jazakallah khairan, everything. Um, thank you for you know giving me this connection, and thank you for inviting me, um, because I try to stay in touch with him, um, or send him everything that say like I just made a video or such, and I'll try to send it to him. So but yeah, definitely thank you. Thank you very much.
So, so have you ever wrestled in front of that crowd? No crowd, no nothing.
Uh, yes, I have. I have wrestled in front of nobody. It's called training, training practice matches and everything. But yeah, I mean, yeah, practice matches and everything. Doing training is in front of nobody. You might just have just the students cheering you on and everything. So, but yeah, yeah, I have. But as far as like at a promotion, yes, I have. Yes, I have. It's different, but um, because the crowd not being there, and but it's still like you know, it's just it is a different wrestling in front of no fans it is different. It's a little bit harder, but it's not as bad. It's not that bad, but it's something that you know, um, it's a lot better having fans there, because when you're into it and everything, sometimes that energy like comes from the fans, or like when you're blown up and you can't breathe, and you hear the fans like cheering on your name and everything. It's like, okay, I gotta get up, So, um, and having dead
Because
having dead
the
silence.
situation of coronavirus is going on, so that's that. Yeah, can you
Okay.
hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. What'd you say? Hello? You there? Are you there? Oh, oh, I think something happened.
So, on average time, how many hours do you work a day as a wrestler in wrestling?
So I think the question was like, how many days do I
Mm.
work? Um, so going back to as far as like traveling and everything, right? I mean, you have days where I train, right? But as far as like on the road and getting booked for as far as like promotions and everything, um, so let's say like in a month, I will have the shows that I do here in Georgia, um, and which is like every month or so. Um, but other than that, I think maybe I from the shows I work here in Georgia, it would be probably like three shows. But everything else is just me just going and and going to different shows and either just helping out and so and just hoping I get on a show. That's the right way of doing it. I mean, you have people send out emails and everything, but people want to see you. So I'm very new. Um, I'm new, but I'm not like I've been training a lot. I've been training for a while, and but as far as like getting out there, you know, and being booked on this show, 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 you know, not necessarily there yet, but I will be. But right now, it's just a matter of me just going. Sometimes unannounced. Sometimes I might ask and be like, "Hey, when you guys setting up the ring or so." So as far as like me being booked, how many times I work as a professional wrestler, um, and being booked, um, uh, I'm only booked for uh, several shows out here. Like you got your GPW, Georgia Premier Wrestling. You have your AWE. Those are two big shows out here in Georgia. Um, and then we also have the school shows. 1FW, which we haven't been running for a while, but everything else I'll go to. I'll go to shows, and when I'm there, I try to prove that what I can do. Because they want to see who you are. If you're trying to get a job, you can put in the application and hope they hire you. But if you go there and be like, hey, let me see, I need to speak to the manager, or you know, um, and then you introduce yourself, that'd be a lot better. That will give you a lot more opportunities to get booked. And then you help out and everything like that. Um, so I'm fairly new as far as like trying to get out there and really travel, hit the road, and be booked as much as I can. So, but um, but GPW, AWE, I've worked for Southern Fried. Um, I've worked for New South Pro Wrestling. There was a promotion I was gonna work for called Lost Arts Wrestling, um, but that show got postponed. That was supposed to be a couple of days ago or yesterday. Yeah, that show got postponed. Um, so yeah, and it was some other shows I was going to go to, but it just got postponed. So, but yeah, inshallah, um, you know, just for anybody watching this who is a wrestler, just go out there and and put a lot of stuff on the line. Go out there and see, um, 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 go out there and help set up the ring. Do these things. These are the things I still do. I've been doing them for a while now. So, but there's you're never too good enough not to. You still help. You know, everybody still has to help and meet these people and tell them who you are, introduce yourself. These things are important if you want to get booked or anything.
Right. So Sharaf, I was saying, sir, why did you choose your name as a Fearless Musa? He already told that why he chose that.
So it's okay. Real quick, Musa was my grandfather's name, and so when he passed away, I chose that to remember him. Um, um, and Musa is a very powerful name, and in religion of Islam, is Musa, Moses. So I chose that, and fearless. I chose that because to put that as far as like the title right before, um, as I wholeheartedly believe like you fear no one but God, or be fear, you should live your life fearless, not fear no man or so. So I just chose to put the two together, and that's what I got. Fearless Musa.
Great. So thank you very much for your time. It was great to talk with you and explore everything that you have. Thank you very much that you gave us the time. It was an honor to interview you.
Thank you very much for having me, and inshallah I'll be on soon, sometime later on. and inshallah I'll be a part of
Inshallah,
you
inshallah,
guys'
hope to see you soon.
very very good and positive promotion, and you guys will see me soon, inshallah. You there?
So, yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Yeah, but alhamdulillah, thank you very much for having me.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. It's my honor and pleasure.
Thank you. And yeah,
Allah Hafiz.
inshallah, but yeah, for everybody, just go ahead and just follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Yeah, sure.
Inshallah.
Go follow.
You there?
On the live stream so they can follow you here. If you have your links, so share to Nomi Suleiman, then he can send to me. And I will put your links on the live session so they can follow you from here.
Okay, I heard a little bit of that. You was going in and out a little bit, but I heard a little bit of that. So as far as like, I think you said put the link up on the website and everything. So
yeah.
inshallah, I do appreciate you guys.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.
Goodbye. So ये था आज का जो हमारा शो, इंशाल्लाह जो है वो फिर मुलाकात होगी आप लोगों से। आज का शो जो था आज का शो आपने देखा और उम्मीद है कि आप लोगों ने एंजॉय किया होगा ये शो, और इंशाल्लाह मुलाकात होगी आप लोगों के साथ एक नए गेस्ट के साथ। तो उम्मीद है आप लोग जो है हमारे ये सेशन जो है एंजॉय करेंगे। कल वाला सेशन जो है वो जो है आप देख सकते हैं, और उसके अलावा आपको जो है वो इन्फॉर्म कर दिया जाएगा। पहले हमारी पोस्ट जो है वो लग जाएगी, आप कर सकते हैं प्रो रेसलिंग फेडरेशन ऑफ पाकिस्तान के जो पेज है हमारा, उस पर तो हमारी जो पोस्ट है वो शाम को लग जाती है। तो फिर आप वहाँ जाके देख सकते हैं कि आज जो है वो कौन सा जाके आप फॉलो कर सकते हैं। तो आपसे जो है वो फिर 10 बजे मैं लाइव आता हूँ अपने नए गेस्ट के साथ, तो आप मुझे वहाँ यहाँ आके भी फॉलो कर सकते हैं। तो जिसने हमें जो है यूट्यूब के ऊपर फॉलो नहीं किया वो हमें फॉलो कर सकता है प्रो रेसलिंग फेडरेशन ऑफ पाकिस्तान के नाम से। आप वहाँ जाके हमें फॉलो कर सकते हैं, क्योंकि हमारे जितने भी मैचेस हैं वो सब वहाँ आपको जो है देखने को मिलेंगे। फेसबुक पे आप हमें फॉलो कर सकते हैं जिस पेज से मैं भी लाइव आया हूँ। अगर आपने लाइक नहीं किया तो अभी जाके लाइक करें, और इसके अलावा आप हमें इंस्टाग्राम पे फॉलो कर सकते हैं PWF पाकिस्तान के नाम से। इसके अलावा और कोई हमारी जो है वो अकाउंट इंस्टाग्राम पे नहीं है, बाकी जो अकाउंट्स हैं वो फेक हैं। आप हमें वहाँ जाके फॉलो कर सकते हैं, और अगर आपने अभी तक मुझे नहीं फॉलो किया तो मैं आपको जो है वो आपकी स्क्रीन पे आपको जो है वो शो हो रहा होंगे मेरे सोशल मीडिया प्लेटफॉर्म जो है, आप वहाँ जाके मुझे फॉलो कर सकते हैं। उसके बाद हम इंशाल्लाह कल मुलाकात होगी नए गेस्ट के साथ, और तब तक पीस आउट एंड अल्लाह हाफ़िज़।